Hi guys, hope you're doing well. Today we'll see everything you need to know about magnesium supplementation, which form to take, when to take it, are there some side effects, is there an upper limit? We'll answer all those questions, so make sure to stay till the end. So firstly, it's a good thing you're considering taking magnesium because studies have shown that we're all deficient in magnesium, right? The traditional diet does not allow us to get enough magnesium through food. And that's why magnesium is the #1 supplement on the market. If you go on Amazon, the most sold supplement is a box of magnesium. And it's the most sold for a good reason, again, because we all need it, but also because it's the cheapest supplement. The main benefits of magnesium are improved nerve and muscle recovery thanks to a better sleep quality. It reduces stress and anxiety, and it also has some cognitive benefits. You memorize better, you think more clearly, and you're more able to focus. Now, when you're trying to buy magnesium in the pharmacy or on internet, you may feel kind of lost because there are so many types of magnesium: magnesium sulfate, carbonate, oxide magnesium, which is the most common form on the market. When you're taking a box of magnesium at the pharmacy and nothing is indicated, it means it's 95% of the time oxide magnesium. Then there's also glycinate, citrate, threonate magnesium. There's so many types of magnesium that you can ask yourself which form is actually worth it, what should I take? And science is pretty clear on that, and as always, all the scientific references, all the studies are in the description below. In organic forms of magnesium, like magnesium sulfate, carbonates, or oxide magnesium, the most common one, are less digestible and bioavailable than organic forms of magnesium, including magnesium glycinate and citrate. And we're talking about a big difference here. If you look at the table of the study that talks about it, you see a huge difference in digestibility and bioavailability between inorganic magnesium and organic forms of magnesium like citrate and glycinate. So it's definitely worth it to take organic forms of magnesium instead of oxide or carbonate magnesium. Now, obviously, organic forms of magnesium are a bit more expensive, but it's not a huge difference and it's for your health, so it's definitely a good investment. I mean, at the end of the day, where do you prefer putting your money? On beers on the weekends, smoking cigarettes, or on a better form of magnesium? So don't take magnesium from the brand that sponsors your favorite fitness influencer, because most of the time it's oxide magnesium, same thing in the pharmacy. So you have to actually go on the internet and, search for glycinate magnesium or citrate magnesium, or the same thing at pharmacy, you search for it. Now, when should you take your magnesium supplements? Science says the timing doesn't matter, but something that is important though is to take it fed. It's better absorbed when you're eating a meal and you're taking supplements at the same time. If you take supplements fasted in the morning and you don't eat until 1 or 2 p.m., it's not optimal. Now, personally, I take magnesium with my dinner at night. That's just because it's a habit for me, and because the two main reasons I take magnesium are for improved sleep and reduced anxiety. So it makes sense to take that at night, right around bedtime. And indeed, I've noticed a change in sleep quality since I started taking organic forms of magnesium, right? Because before that, I was taking oxide magnesium for like 2 years and my sleep was pretty good, but it wasn't awesome. And since I started taking organic forms of magnesium, then I started noticing that my sleep is better. I'm not talking about a humongous difference, but I can feel it. Now let's get to another frequently asked question. Is there an upper limit? Well, firstly, you should take between 250 and 350 milligrams of magnesium per day. That's the recommended dose. I can't tell you a precise number, it's a range, because obviously it depends on your weight, your height, your sex, your activity levels. And the cool part is, unlike other types of supplements like zinc, for example, there is no real upper limit, because excess magnesium in the body, like if you take 500 milligrams of magnesium, is just going to be eliminated by the kidneys. So you're just going to urinate the excess magnesium. Therefore, the risk of magnesium toxicity is extremely low unless you have kidney disease. If you have bad kidneys, be careful, talk to your doctor, don't do anything stupid. Now, I don't mean to say take excessive amounts of magnesium, because there's just no point, you're just wasting money. But again, between 250 and 350 milligrams of magnesium through supplements is the sweet spot. Also aim for a high magnesium diet, because magnesium is found in food in the first place. And what are the highest foods in magnesium? Dates are pretty high in magnesium, dark chocolate, and the higher the cacao, the higher the magnesium. Avocado are also pretty rich in magnesium. Bananas and all types of seeds like chia seeds, sesame seeds, flax seeds, and so on. So let's recap pretty quickly, but before that, if you enjoyed this video, please let me know in the comments, leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell button. So to sum up, what form of magnesium should you take? Well, organic forms of magnesium like magnesium citrate and glycinate. When to take magnesium? Well, with a meal, as it's better absorbed when you're in a fed state, and the time of the day doesn't really matter. How much to take? Between 250 and 350 milligrams per day. Is there an upper limit? No, there is no upper limit. You can't get sick because of magnesium. So guys, again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel again and click the bell button for more content, and I'll see you next time.